Oh, hi. My name is Juscapella, and I was just taking a good old dump. But I'm not gonna wash my bottom. I'm gonna wipe it with a paper towel because that's the norm where I live in this country and our neighbor country. If you clicked on this video to hear a guy talk about taking shit for a whole video, then you've come to the right place because that's what I'm about to do today. Now here's what inspired me to make this video right now. I had to use the bathroom 2 days ago at work, and I went there, and of course they did not have water, they had toilet paper. So what I had to do is I had to pay for a bottle of water just so I could use a bathroom in a more clean way. So I basically have to pay to use a bathroom. That's basically what I have to do at work. Even though that could have been avoided and I could have saved my $2 if only they had a hose in the bathroom like we do back home. Can you just imagine how gross that must be? That's like saying you grab a pile of poop in your hand and then all you do is you just wipe it with a Kleenex, and you're like, okay, well, I'm done, it's washed now. I know hands are used for different things than, our bottoms, but it's basically the same thing. Can you imagine the amount of poop that you have on your bottoms still from like 2 years ago because it never got washed off? Can you imagine? I know you guys take showers, but still, it gets hard and it gets gross, okay? Like, if you don't use water, how does your bottom not itch? That's my question. Because it starts to itch. Okay, which is why I have to use water. I just have to use water, or else I'll be itching the whole day. An average person, when they even have to itch their nose, right? They would stick that finger up there, and they would itch a little bit, and they were like, oh, now I have to wash my finger, and they're gonna go and wash it. You do wash your finger after doing that, right? But then, why is it not the same thing after you take a dump for your bottom? Why is it not the same thing? It's your body part still, just like your finger. I know you eat with your hand and stuff, so it's more important, but it's still gross, isn't it? Everyone says, oh, Indian people, browns are so smelly, they smell like curry and all that garbage. But like, what if we start saying that your bottoms smell like shit? How would you like it? Even though that's actually not, it's not the truth, okay? But it could be if we don't change our ways right now. When you walk into a restroom and back home in my country, in Pakistan, we have a hose, okay? First thing you see is a hose beside the toilet because they know that you have to use that to wash your bottom after you use it. And it has more than one use. If you have an accident in your pants, then you can also use it for washing that off. I've never had to use it for that reason. I've never had to use it for that reason, okay? Maybe like 5 times, okay? But still, it has more than one use. So why can't we just have that in these bathrooms as well? I won't have to pay $2 every time I use the bathroom. I know I can just reuse a bottle of water every time I go, but sometimes I forget to take it, so then I just have to I have to wipe it. But if I won't have to think about remembering taking the bottle of water if there's a hose beside the toilet. How hard is it to just install a hose beside the toilet? How hard is it? Okay, look, I know a lot of houses do have that water jug thing that you can use to wash after yourself. I know a lot of houses have that. I'm not talking about not even most of the houses. I'm talking about, the very few amount of houses and also public restrooms that don't have it. And the problem is, look, here are the benefits if you have a water jug, I guess you would say, beside you. We actually use a gardening jug for, why am I doing this? Shut up. We actually use a gardening jug for washing our bottom after we exert our needs. Here are the benefits, okay? You will never run out of it. Like, you run out of toilet paper when you're using the bathroom sometimes, and you're like, god damn it, now, well, I guess I'm not wiping today. Yeah, that's one more thing. If you run out of toilet paper, what do? You just don't wipe that day. That's even more gross. Can you imagine your entire ass is your entire bottom is just with a whole circle of brown over there. No. Why am I even imagining this? So if you have water, right, and you have, let's say, a sink beside you, like a tap beside you, you can refill it every time, and then you can even sit there for like an entire day just washing yourself, and you won't run out of it. You have unlimited of it, right? If you have water in your house, then you have unlimited water and you can keep on washing yourself. But toilet paper, on the other hand, it's not the same thing. You will run out of it at some point, and then you'll have to go out to buy more. You don't have to buy water. I guess you have to pay for the bill, but it's not the same thing. Toilet paper costs more. It's more gross, and it's just, you run out of it, and you don't run out of water. I can't think of even one benefit, not even one benefit of using the toilet paper. Listen, I work at Tim Hortons, okay? I know I said that already, but sometimes I have to go into the bathroom, like most of the times men's washroom, and then there's like a pile of shit on the ground, and you know what I have to use to clean that, right? Well, first we have to wear gloves, and then we take a paper towel, and then you guys know what happens after that, and then we have to mop that floor. But imagine if we had a hose there. Imagine how much easier it would be for us. And like, imagine we had a hose there, and then we had like a little place where we could just wash it away. Like, that would be so much easier for us. We wouldn't even have to grab it or anything. But you notice how we mop after we do it, because mop uses water, and water actually washes things. Imagine if we wipe it with the towel, and we're like, okay, yeah, we're done now. Okay, we're done. It's clean. We wiped it with the towel. It's clean. So can't we just change this world? Can't we just make it a better place by installing hoses beside the toilets? Please. I will pay. I will donate all of my life savings. Please, can we just do this for once? I can save $2 every time I use the bathroom. Please, for me, do this. For this world, do this. For your bottoms. Think about your bottoms. Think about how much chunks of, diarrhea is stuck there from 5 years ago. Please, think about your health. Think about your bottom. My bottom is probably so grateful to God that it gave me its owner, because I used the water. I used it. God has given us water. Please use it. I'm gonna leave this video off with that note, and next time I use the washroom, I better see a hose beside the toilet. Thank you for listening. Sayonara.